Hello class, and welcome to IDS 402 Wellness. I hope by now you've had a chance to take a look at the syllabus and hopefully the My Instructor post to find out a little bit more about me. I wanted to be the first one to welcome you here to this semester, and I wanted to go through with you a few tips, hints, suggestions that might be helpful to get you through the next 8 weeks. Tip number one, suggestion number one. Take this opportunity over the next 8 weeks to explore something you've always been intrigued by, something maybe you've never had a chance to research in depth, do a critical analysis of. You're going to find out more about some of the suggestions and options that you have in the readings from week 1 and 2 especially, but take advantage of this and find something that you've always been interested in and focus on that for the next 8 weeks. A couple things you may have noticed on the syllabus is that the final project is actually due in week 7 of this semester, not week 8, as in previous years. So the final project due in week 7 is actually an accumulation of all of the other 6 written assignments that you've done leading up to that point. So I want to really suggest and encourage you to read the feedback that I give you on the previous week's assignments to make sure that you're making any changes to those assignments, because when it comes to week 7, a lot of it is just adding together the other 6 assignments that you've already written, adding some transitions, expanding on a few ideas, and putting it into one paper. Each weekly paper is about 1 to 2 pages, APA format. Look for information in the rubric about that. But then the final page is a minimum of 10 pages plus the references. This is a very important point I want to make about your weekly assignments, your written assignments. I want you to take a look at the rubric each week and put section headers indicating what section of the rubric you are responding to in your written assignment. This is going to be vital for also the final week as well. If you have any questions about that, just please feel free to reach out and ask me. On week 6, I will post for the following week 7 exactly what section headers I want for the final project, but all you have to do is go take a look at the rubric each week and identify the areas you're going to be graded in and use those as section headers. Suggestion number 4, weekly discussion and replies. I just want to let you know that I weigh the initial discussion post that you make each week as heavily as I do the replies. So don't do an excellent discussion post reply or a discussion post and then just kind of do an average reply to your peers. I want to see good replies, good posts. They're going to be equally graded, so just be advised of that. A couple deadlines I want to remind you of. Most of you are juniors or seniors, so you're probably well aware of this. But in week 1, everything is due by 11:59 Eastern time, not your personal time zone. So on Thursday night at 11:59 Eastern is when the initial discussion post is due, and then by 11:59 Eastern on Sunday, your replies as well as your first written assignment will be due. In weeks 2 through 8, it will be according to your personal time zone. I think I want to let you know too, it's only fair, that typically you'll get your grades from a weekly assignment or from the discussion board post no later than Monday or Tuesday the following week. So I try to get them done as quickly as I can and get the information back to you so that you may be able to use the feedback, etc., on your upcoming or the papers and assignments that are due that week. So for the final project, it's a much bigger task, obviously, and I'm not going to get it done within 2 days. But typically, you will get your final project grades back by the Friday after the assignments are submitted. So, last but not least, have fun, enjoy the next 8 weeks. Many of you are going to be graduating before you know it. If you have any questions, please reach out. Contact me via email, text me, whatever. I'm available. I typically will get back to you well within the 24-hour time limit. And finally, I'm sitting here outside of Glacier National Park in Montana, and I'm looking forward to getting to know a little bit more about you over the next 8 weeks. Thanks.